You really believe in God?
Of course I believe in God. What kind of person does not believe in God?
I guess I kind of do, but not.
Things are gonna start to get better for you. Trust me, I have good instincts.
That is David Oyelowo in Gringo, hitting theaters today. He's having a meteoric rise to fame, and he joins us now to talk about his newest role. David, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Nice to see you.
That movie looks so funny. You play a Nigerian immigrant and a manager at a pharmaceutical company who's sent on a dangerous business trip to Mexico. What drew you to this role?
Because it was an opportunity to have fun. People probably know me more from my dramatic roles, but this is another side of me, and I was waiting for the right piece of material in which to do something a bit lighter, and this was it.
I read that the original script for Gringo had a white man playing your character. You got a hold of the script and talked to the guy who's making the movie and said, no, 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 it needs to be a hardworking Nigerian immigrant. Why did you want that change? And he obviously agreed with you because you got the role.
Yes, that's right. No, there were just things about him that reminded me of my parents' journey, and just in terms of them being very trusting, very hardworking, good people who, you know, at points in their lives were taken advantage of. And it just felt, rather than just making him a bumbling character, maybe it's something tied to the fact that he's new to where he is, and he is probably more trusting than he should be. So it just lent itself to that. And you know, anything I do, I want to bring a specific element to it, and this is part of my experience being an immigrant, and so it just felt like it was the right way to go.
You grew up for the first part of your life in the UK. Your parents immigrated from Nigeria. And then you spent your grade school years back in Nigeria, right? That shaped you as a child.
It really did, yeah. It was amazing to be where my parents are from, and to be in a country where I wasn't a minority, and there's something wonderful about that. And yeah, you just gave me a real sense of who I am.
When the movie was shot, it was shot almost 2 years ago. Could you ever have dreamed the cultural resonance this would have once it was released, with all the current events surrounding immigration in America?
No, is the truth of the matter. There was no way we could have anticipated that, but that's what you're looking for. You're looking to do pieces of work that hopefully are timeless, that speak to any time that they end up being viewed in. But as you say, you know, we couldn't have anticipated this, and it shows that it was the right choice.
Is it true you come from Nigerian royalty and you're actually a Nigerian prince?
I am, yes. No, my grandfather was the king of a part of Nigeria called Awe. So I am a prince, yes. So
anytime you bicker with your spouse, you get to pull that card. Like, you're going as royalty.
Yes, exactly. How dare you argue with me? That's treason.
I'm sure that goes over well. One more question. You're a real trooper. You recently talked about how while you were filming one of the car crash scenes, you had to go into some sort of contraption that flipped you over and over, but you also were battling a wicked case of food poisoning at the time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was bad. We were shooting in Mexico, and I had some really amazing food there, and I think I got just a little too adventurous, let my guard down, and had a bad piece of fish, I think. And I had such debilitating food poisoning, and it happened to coincide with a day where I was going to be spinning around in a car to simulate a car accident. And it's ill-advised. Don't do it. Whatever you do, don't spin around while you have food poisoning.
Don't star in a movie with food poisoning. David Oyelowo, thank you for your time, and congratulations on your newest hit.
Thank you. I appreciate that.